Shrapnel, Skrapnel. One letter makes all the difference. What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with another video review, and this time we're taking a look at Transformers Power of the Primes Legends class Skrapnel, not Shrapnel, Skrapnel. And let's get a really quick look at the packaging right here. Here he is in the packaging, nice clamshell packaging, some nice artwork up the top here. On the bottom, you just have Power of the Prime, Skrapnel, ages 8 and up from Hasbro. On this side, you just have the same artwork. On this side, nothing. On the back of the packaging, you just have your product shots. 10 steps to transform, 1 sentence bio, blast enemies with jolt of electricity, warning, etc., etc. That's it for the packaging. Let's get him out of the packaging and see what he looks like in hand. Alright, well, here is Skrapnel out of the packaging, and really quickly let's take a look at what's included. Not a lot going on with what's included. You do get the instruction booklet, manual, whatever you want to call it. Yay, Hasbro, thank you. Go away. Oh, those just really fell down there, didn't they? And you do get the obligatory collector card here. This is the Power of the Primes collector card. I believe he originally came out during Titan's Return and Combiner Wars. It was in between those two. So I was late to that party. Hashtag late to the party. And so I figured I'd pick him up now, get him now. So here's the Power of the Primes collector card. And it's that same artwork on the front there. On the back it just says Vector Skrapnel travels through the time to hoard Energon. So yeah, cool collector's cards, which I do like. I always love me my collector's cards. So here is Skrapnel in his little bug mode, which is pretty cool. I like it. I dig it. I like the aesthetic of it, honing back to G1 and kind of modernizing it a lot. Let's just get really close here on the figure here. Just got some gray plastic up front here with some molded detail throughout there. And you got the little bug legs here. No articulation whatsoever in the bug legs, which is kind of a bummer. And on the top here, you just have yellow and black. Looks really good together. Got some paint blemishes, a little overshot right here. But you got the Decepticon logo right there as well. And it's a pretty good symmetrical figure. Yeah. No real gimmick with Titan figures or the Power Masters, so you can't have one riding them, but you know, it is what it is. So for comparison, let's bring in the first time I'm ever doing this, is because this is one of the very few G1 characters I own. Here he is with a G1 Shrapnel. You can see how they look together. Like I said, it keeps the same aesthetic, you know, with the little bits in the front here. You can tell my chrome is kind of wearing off on this, but the purple, the yellow, the black, it's all kind of the same. Whereas this one had wheels, this one has legs, but I mean, hence why it's a modern uptake on a G1, you know, figure, which is cool. So yeah. There's that. For another comparison, here he is with another Legend scale figure. Here he is with the Titan's Return wingspan. There's that comparison. And for another comparison, let's just bring out all of the... There's a Power Master, Liege Maximo. Here's Power Master Apeface. And here's... Oh, sorry, Titan Master Apeface and Titan Master Skytread. And just because, here's Skullgrin, the Pretender Shell. Just to give you an idea of how they all look, size-wise. And for a final comparison, here he is with Titan's Return Deluxe Mindwipe. Just to give you an idea of what they look like together. So there is that for a comparison. And that's it for this, you know, the bug mode. Not a lot going on, like I said. The only articulation is in the front up here. And you can kind of see down there it's just hollowness. So still a cool figure. I still like him. So let's get him transformed and see what he looks like in robot mode, shall we? So here is Skrapnel in robot mode, and he's a cool little robot mode. Let's get in really close there. You do have, let me bring in Mr. Pointer Spudger here. You do have some nice silver paints in the face right there, making out the face, which is really nice. And not a lot of paint on, the robot mode. I would have liked a little paint right here, maybe some yellow to kind of match this right here. And maybe some parts picked out in gray right around the hand area, but it's a little Legends class figure. What are you going to do? Articulation wise, the head can swivel back and forth. I mean, you can clearly see it from the back here that there's a swivel right there. So the shoulders are on a ball joint. You can do a full 360. Elbows are on a ball joint. You get 90-degree bend there. And you can get, in and outward right there. No waist swivel. Hips are on a ball joint, can go forward very far, can go back. I mean, it can go back, but the what do you call it? The little insect legs are kind of in the way, so it kind of hinders that. Another ball joint at the knee there, so you can get good 90-degree over 90-degree bend at the knee. And really, the only foot articulation you just have is a bend there, but that's mainly for transformation. So, for comparison, let's bring out the Power Masters and the Titan Masters. Excuse me. Here he is with Liege Maximo, again, Skytread, and Apeface. So there's that comparison for you. And just for another comparison, here he is with the Pretender Shell Skullgrin. Right there, so you can see what all they look like together. That, and then we'll just move up the line. Here's some other Legends class figures. Here he is with Combiner Wars Blackout, and here he is with Titan's Return Wingspan. Just to give you an idea of what they all look like together. And yes, Blackout's a little on the dusty side, but there you go. And moving on up to the last one, here he is with Deluxe Mind Wipe, Titan's Return. So there you have, stay up, there you go. So there you have that. And for a final comparison, we will do it. Here he is with G1 Skrapnel, just to give you an idea of what they look like together. And like I said before, the aesthetic is there from the face sculpt here, kind of matching very closely to the face sculpt on the G1 figure. The yellow chest here, the clear yellow plastic here, purple feet, purple arms and stuff. But like I said, it would have been nice if they kind of had some kind of painted detail throughout here to kind of match this aesthetic a little bit. Or maybe just kind of like have some kind of, I know Repro Labels is probably going to come out with something, but just to have something kind of break up the solid colors in the legs and the arms here. But that's just me. So there you have that. And that will do it for this video. I do like them. I do like the little Legends class figures. They're kind of cool little hand fidgety figures that are nice to play around with when you're putzing on your computer or something like that. If you're Googling, what figures to buy next, But I like this guy. I like him. I kind of upset I missed out on him the first time. That's why I got him a second time. But I do like him. I like him very much. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Find me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. All that information will be in the description down below there. And this is S.L.B, and this has been my review of Transformers Power of the Primes Skrapnel. And this is S.L.B saying, my childhood hates me. So one thing I forgot to mention in my video review is with Skrapnel here, he doesn't come with any weapons. So can he hold, like, say, for example, a Power Master weapon here? So just get that plugged in really quickly. Pegs in very securely. Ball joints nice and tight. But as far as him actually holding it, let's see. Ready? Yeah, he holds it pretty good if you lean him back a little bit. But, you know, if you have him completely standing up, wah, 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 wah. All right. So that answers that question. He can hold it. You just have to have him lean back, or you have to have him at a bigger stance. So let's just get him. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. There's your answer. Sorry. All right. S.L.B saying, my childhood hates me.